Hi, this is Paul from Outerloop Coaching and Outerloopcoaching.com. In this video, I want to talk about your bio and specifically the very first sentence of your bio. When you get the first sentence right, and I've got the clues here as to how you can do it quickly and easily right now today. Get out your pen and paper. When you get it exactly right, you are going to get people to read the rest of the bio. They're going to remain interested in your band and they're going to crank your tunes. I promise. So stick around, watch the whole video. I got so much great info for you, but only for the first sentence. There's other videos, and I got a link up here over my head, one way or the other. Okay, that's got more information on things that you need to do and think about for your bio as a whole. So be sure to check those videos out as well. Please like, comment, subscribe. When you hit the bell, you get alerts. When you like and comment, other people see the video. I appreciate that. Please comment down below. I want to hear, what is the first sentence of your bio? Put down maybe the one that you come up with out of this video. I'll reply. I'll let you know some thoughts I might have on how you can make it a little bit better. There's always room for improvement. And if I don't have any ideas and I give you a high five, I will let you know. Let's get started. Okay. First, you got to recognize exactly what the goal of the first sentence of your bio is. And it's actually got two parts. The first goal is to keep the reader reading. When you're sending out your bio to blogs and other media, when you're sending it to record labels and booking agents and other people that you're interested in getting interested in you, that first sentence is the toughest thing to get right so that they will keep reading and learn more. If you lose their interest in the very first sentence, you've lost them completely. You could spend all day thinking about what that last paragraph is going to be. You could spend all week trying to get the whole middle right. If the very first sentence doesn't get them interested and get them tweaked about reading everything else, all that work is for nothing. So you're going to want to spend as much, if not more time, getting the first sentence of your bio right than you do the rest of the bio. It's crazy, but it is true. The second goal of the first sentence of your bio is to give the reader optimism that they are going to love your music, that they're going to really love your story. So you want to make sure that that first sentence of the bio takes care of those two goals. The first one, making sure they keep reading, and the second one, that as they keep reading, they are so interested in what you're doing. They could be very, very interested in reading what's left and go, this is a crazy story, but I wouldn't want to hear it. That's not going to work. They are going to need to be reading through your bio thinking, I can't wait to hear this. Or to be reading it going, wow, this is even more interesting than it was on first listen when I heard the song or the collection of songs that they sent me. So get those right. All right, the second thing is you need to identify your story hook. Why? That really is the big question that you're answering in that first sentence. Why you over all the other bands that are pitching to this to the person who's reading it? Why you over all the other all the other bands that they're reading about? And why now, right? Why is it that right now is what matters? It's part of what makes making your bio and tweaking it per your album cycle, maybe even by single, really, really critical and crucial to do, because that helps you identify and answer the question, why now? Some things that you might want to consider as far as making part of your story hook: your experiences, things that you've gone through, things that you grew up with, things that you've experienced just in the last album cycle, the things that are going on in your life. It could be conflicts, right? things that you had to fight for, things that you had to go up against, things that you are still challenged by, things that you are addressing, things that people will relate to, but still might be unique enough that they haven't heard about people going through these challenges over and over and over again. So be unique, but pull something out of your experience, out of conflict, right? But that is going to keep their attention because it's unique. So think about, the way I like to think about it is, if you think about your bio as being like a pitch for a movie, if you were going to a studio, to a movie studio, and saying, hey, you need to make a movie about my band, they'd be like, okay, well, what makes your band great? Well, that first sentence is as much as you can get out of your mouth before they kick you out of the room. That is the first sentence of your bio. They have to hear that sentence and go, I can't wait to see what that looks like on the screen, right? That's one way to think about it. And unlike a song, the hook for your bio, it just has to be right up front. It has to be the very first thing. Now, you know how it is, like if you're releasing a single that you're trying to get on radio, you want that hook pretty close to the front, right? But the bio is even that much different. You need that hook, bam, it's got to be like in the first 5 words, 6 words that you're already starting to nail it down. That is absolutely critical, absolutely awesome. Avoid cliches. Be unique. You're a creative person. You're an artist, right? You should never be using cliches. Not in your music, not in your lyrics, not in your bio. Be creative, so don't use cliches. A cliche can be something like in the nick of time, diamond in the rough, the writing on the wall, calm before the storm. We've heard all that a million times. Don't put any of them in your bio, right? Make it unique. If you feel yourself thinking about a cliche and wanting to use it, then spend some time thinking about a different way to describe the same thing. And what you may come up with is better than the cliche. Well, the problem with the cliche is people have heard them so many times before that their power of description has been neutered. And they're also going to apply that cliche and that description to a million other things that they've seen before, and you will automatically be associated with those things, and you have no control over that. Whereas when you come up with a description that is completely unique, it'll get their attention. And on top of it, they've never heard it before. It is yours. It's you alone. You have established your uniqueness by not using a cliche. Cliches must die. Now, the other thing with the sentence is you need to strip it. Strip it of everything but exactly what it needs. So things like names, things like details, things like, even use like adjectives and adverbs really, really sparingly, right? You want every single word in that sentence to provide value. And if it doesn't, you got to take it out. It has to do something that informs the reader and still is focused on those goals of keeping their attention and keeping them optimistic about you and your music. And anytime a single word, a single letter distracts or elongates or avoids getting to that, then it is just not needed. You just got to take it out. Every single word. Your sentence may be 6 words long, and that's it. I don't know how you do it, but if you can do it, more power to you. But I'm just saying, it could be super short as long as it fits those goals. If your sentence is 25, 30, 40 words, I promise you there's a whole bunch of fat in there that you just got to take out. So first sentence of your bio, spend time with it. Please put it down below. Let's work it out together, and feel free to email me at paul@outerloopcoaching.com with the first sentence of your bio. Be happy to go through it with you via email as well. So once again, this is Paul from Outerloop Coaching and outerloopcoaching.com. I'll see you next time.